She had her medicine at 3 when I got there, and then I gave her 5 o'clock, and then I think I gave her some morphine at 6 p.m. So yeah, as they said, if she's saying she in pain, give it to her. So yeah, the other stuff is just for like if she gets like real anxious and agitated. Yeah, she start being mean and all of that. Then give her that clear one because that's for her nerves. But if even if she don't, with the morphine, it's every 2 hours unless it's on demand. So like unless like an hour or something later, she says she in pain, then call that lady because she might let you give her something or she might bring her something else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that way she won't be so agitated in the morning. Yeah. All right. Yep. Yep. All right. All right. No problem. Good night. All right. Hey y'all. So hold on, y'all. Let me turn this light on. Hey, can you hear me, Shanika? Hey, Shanika, how you doing? Hold on. All right. Y'all, I'm fresh off of work, so I'm not gonna be on here long, y'all, cause I gotta go back tomorrow, and man, I feel bad for this patient, man. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I feel so bad for this patient, but I feel worse for the fact that Ronnie is not here, and this is typically a night where I would not go live, but we know why we here. The same reason why we always been here, and that ain't gonna change. SNL, Shanika, Vera, just y'all, you know, and the moderators. I know for a fact y'all was there. Y'all was there. Y'all was in our orbit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was a member of Becoming Family on this day last year, and I know it. Plus the moderators, but you know what I'm saying. Like it's certain names that I see in the chat that I know y'all seen all of this too. Man, we sure do. We love and miss him. Oh God, y'all. So many emotions right now. I told y'all like, mm. So tonight, because we can't be on here super, super long, I just want y'all to know why I'm irritated with the police, right? So I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. I'm just gonna get straight to the point with stuff. For one, somebody had sent me this. So while I go and pull something else up, I hope it's okay with y'all if I show this file. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Somebody had sent me something and I know it was just open. It was just open. There, that's it right there. Okay. I wonder if I can move this over. And Yeah. Okay. I just figured out something new, but I want to play this.
Krishan and you, what's the relationship?
Non-existent. And I don't honestly, I hate to always bring this up because it bothers me so much. But when I was living with Blueface and signed with him and everything, she was living there. Mm-hmm. He like got her a dog, I had my kid, and there was a time where I wasn't there, or I could have been like taking a nap, or I just wasn't around. And she went live and she pointed a gun at my son, and it was a real gun. Apparently there was no bullets in it, but Blue would have, shit around the house. And it's like everyone was sending it to me. And I'm like, she would never do that. That's crazy. Like we all hung out, like she would, help me with my kids sometimes. And I seen it and they sent the clip over and I was like, that's crazy. Even when I was there, I never knew that. So it's like,
if you look down at the bottom, can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Because I got it. If you look down at the bottom, I can't see them. I can't see our screen. That's the only thing that's frustrating me. I hope y'all can see this. If you look down at the bottom, y'all can't see it. Wait, I see Earth back to the moon saying no. Oh yes, y'all can. I gotta go pull it back up now. But if you look down at the bottom, that is the still shot of Krishan pointing a gun at that baby. No, I didn't know that he called him that. Okay, sis, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Don't worry about being in the chat till you get safe, sis. Don't worry about being in there till you get safe. I want you to get home safe. We'll wait on you. We'll wait on you to get there. Um, me too, man. Me too. I miss Ronnie too. Just from our brother, man. Save Junior, yeah. But while I go and fetch this, well, I ain't even go fetch it yet, but this is just one of the things about her character that I just want to play real quick. And for the people who send me DMs and videos like this, I now know what I need to do in order to play it the way that I want to play it on here. So, um, you can send me videos again like you were before, and I'll be able to just put it on the media player. But um, this happened when she met Bonnie and Blueface in their first couple of weeks after Baddies wrapped. She pointed a gun at a baby. This is why the pastor and the police and the pappy are sick and stupid. Tonight, I'm going to show y'all all the reasons why Baltimore PD 7, Day PD ain't shit. I'm going to show y'all all the reasons why they ain't shit. And I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Because it's more than enough evidence. If you was in Georgia, they'll be mad at Fonnie Willis right now. Especially with the push that the internet got behind the person getting caught. If you was in Georgia, all that media response, did you see what they did to Nature Boy? Be on the internet doing all of this if you want to in Georgia and see if Fonnie don't sniff you out and swat you out. You couldn't have did this in Georgia. She can't be. I'm telling you right now, I don't even believe that DFACS, Department of Family and Children's Services, is in Georgia. And I don't know where else it is, but I know that they call it different names in different places. And in Georgia, they call it DFACS. And I know DFACS probably wouldn't even be for all of this with the baby and all of that. I don't know what the fuck is up. with Baltimore and California, but you know, I'm gonna show y'all all the reasons why I don't like. You know, I'm sorry for anybody who live in Baltimore. Like, bro, I feel bad for you, bro. Not only because of the city for the crime and all of that, but niggas ain't even gonna be trying to catch the person who did it. You know what I'm saying? This is a high profile case for Baltimore. Even the pastors is in on it. Even the pastor, you sitting next to her, I don't want to hear it. I gave it a whole year before I said that. He already have showed us that he is about to cover up. He said they getting too cute back there in that media room because they had the cameras on Junior for too long. I will never forget that. I will never let that go. Never. Never. Also, also, hold on, y'all. Oh, I forgot I had water on up there. I got my water for my tea boiling up there. I forgot. I need to go get that water off there. I also want to show y'all this. Hold up. I ain't know that thing still said that. It still say live. Why? Anyway, I want to show y'all this. Let me share the screen again. Hold on. Stop screen. Share screen. All right. About to bust this down and dissect this short. Girl, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Yeah, I'm playing this video because I feel like anybody who is a police officer, anybody who see with the Tim Norman case, they looked at YouTubers' pages for evidence. They told Chronicle Speaks that her videos helped them out a lot when it came to where to look and all of that for evidence. They were able to gather a whole lot of evidence just off of simply looking at YouTube too, and they didn't indict him on based on YouTube, but the evidence that we showing is real. We're not making up fake evidence. It's real evidence that can be used in a court of law. But in social media, especially when you're dealing with a certain age gap, they may not know where to go to get the evidence. They may not realize that these people are talking to each other through the comments. That is how they committed this murder. They spoke to each other in the comments. I'm not monetizing this video, so I'm going to say the words. They spoke to each other in the comments. I believe they could have been did this because Quell and Krishan are dumb and dumber. It's not like this was a cunning and witty murder. This wasn't that. This was not that. She threatened him. Man.
Let's go.
Y'all ready to see what he wore? What he did to Ronnie? Watch this. Keep in mind tonight when I called y'all, when I was getting off work, and when I say when I called y'all, but it's really when I went live, when I was getting off work, keep in mind the time. This video says I was trolling a different clown the second Ronnie died. Now look, he got on here Monday at 7:05 p.m. Notice at 7:05 p.m. he still got the brown jacket on and he still got that beanie on, the brown and tan beanie on. This is at 7:05 though. Ronnie died at what time, girl?
7:21, I believe.
Or
Or they
7:30 is
found
what
them
I heard.
somewhere. Yeah, somewhere through there. Somewhere right through there.
Was 7:30. Now this is 7:05 and he got the brown hat and the brown jacket on. 7:15. 7:15. For the people in the back and the people that don't know, somebody let everybody else know too about this video, because anybody can use this video, please. I don't care if you got to crop me out this video. If you don't want them to hear me, I don't care. Use the video. Let the people know when Quell murdered Ronnie. That's important. The reason why I called, why I went live around that time is because I was on my way home from work. And I knew that was the time frame. Between about 7:15 and 7:45, Ronnie was somewhere bleeding. Losing his life was being taken from him, bro. In front of his house. And I'm riding home on the day of, and it's 7-something. And I didn't want to take that ride by myself. I didn't want to feel that by myself. I didn't want to feel that. I didn't want to feel that by myself, bro. Look at what Quell was doing 1 year ago today. He put this video out thinking that he can make it look like he was arguing with somebody else, but he's not paying attention to the fact that we see he was riding somewhere. You were on your way somewhere and you looked one way, you was wearing one thing, and then when you got back from the mission, I seen it in your eyes, and you had on all black. But the thing about it is, what really fucked me up was he had it on under his clothes the whole day. He wore light clothes, light colors at the top. Police. He wore tans and browns. Do you know why he wore those colors? Do y'all want to know why he wore those colors? Because he seen how they taught the people who did what they did to Young Dolph from the clothes. He watches all these first 48s and he watches all these crime shows, and he feels like if I wear clearly light colors at work and I wear dark colors when I jump out the car, they ain't gonna know it was me. That's how dumb that Baltimore PD is. That's how dumb Baltimore PD is, y'all. Because he ain't arrested. So maybe his trick worked on them. He had on the colors and the clothes to make it seem like it was two totally different people. Are y'all following me, or do y'all need me to break it down a little more? Tell me the truth. It ain't no problem if you do, because everybody might not have been here around that time. But if you was here, if you know, you know. But now I want everybody to know, you know? Y'all seen him flip those times? He went 7:05, 7:10, 7-something. But notice he in the car. He in the car riding, y'all. He in the car riding, but he's trying to be deliberate and communicate with somebody. Like, we gonna give a fuck that you was right before you did a crime. Another thing, this was a slip up that he made. He had just came on our platform and we was on his head. And he couldn't even sleep that night, y'all. He couldn't even sleep that night. We was on his head. So he said, look, I'm finna show y'all I didn't do it. And he wasn't thinking about the fact that we see you for what it really is. We don't see this, so I don't give a fuck what that say on that screen, because that's not what I'm looking at. That might be what you want me to look at, but I'm looking at the fact that your ass was in the car and you was on your way somewhere. And this is the same day he made that video and said, we going live, we live tonight. This is the same day. This is that night. Pastor Mike, you gonna help her? Or you gonna get cute? Do you think that the police is gonna care about that? If anything, your dumb ass got yourself caught up more, because there were cell towers that you had to use to control somebody, and they gonna track your ass all the way back to Baltimore County. It's over for you, bruh. Now watch this though, because we ain't got the 7:30 yet. 7:05, 7:10, 7:15.
Right. First, I watched it 20
and he got on
times.
the beanie that's tan and brown, and he got the black thing on up under it. This is all before the time that they said this happened.
Yeah.
Chill out.
7:23. We know that's bullshit.
Hey, chill out.
8:03. 8:03. Boom. Look at what he is wearing after 8 o'clock. He just showed y'all a video when he was in the car at 7 something and he had that tan on still. That tan that he had on all day. He did that and went to work and all of that so that he had an alibi. Why do you think? Why, if this nigga, if he didn't do it, then why, when people started saying we knew he did it, then he called a lawyer? Why did he call a fucking lawyer, y'all? He called a lawyer when the internet called him. Everybody who has spoke to Quell, everybody who been in this situation from the beginning, know how nervous that nigga got when we got on his head. Then old boy and Kelly dropped a message that's connected to it too. That's why Quell was online saying you supposed to be a blood, so you know you can't snitch. It ain't no snitching. Yeah, nigga, I seen that too. Cause you let WAC 100 know what happened. WAC 100 got that picture. WAC 100 know Ronnie did this shit because Ronnie sent WAC 100 that picture. Ronnie, not Ronnie, excuse me, rest in peace, Ronnie. Not Ronnie. I'm sorry, y'all. Quell. I was talking about Quell, but I'm thinking about Ronnie. Quell sent WAC 100 that picture of Ronnie after he did what he did. He sent it to WAC and probably Krishan too. But WAC 100 know Quell did this. And I cannot wait for Quell to get caught so that WAC 100 can tell us, yep, that nigga sent me the fucking picture as soon as he did that shit. It's 8:03, y'all. In the picture, it is 8:03. And this nigga do he not look like he just came from a drill? Do he not look like it? I'm sorry. I'm getting upset. Do he not look like he just came from a drill? Do he not look like he just came from a drill? Look at the timestamp. I'm going to be quiet and let this video play. first, and then I'm gonna break it down. Because if you are somebody new or you just skimming through, I want you to watch this whole video back and forth, and then let me bust it down because you might not get it. Look at this video. Look at what this man is wearing, and look at the time in which he is wearing it. Just pay attention to this, please. For me, please. For Ronnie, please. For justice, please. About to bust this down and dissect this short girl. Y'all ready? Y'all
Let's
ready?
go.
Y'all ready to see what he wore? What he did to Ronnie? Watch this. This video says I was trolling a different clown the second Ronnie died. Now look, he got on here Monday at 7:05 p.m. Notice at 7:05 p.m. he still got the brown jacket on, and he still got that beanie on, the brown and tan beanie on. This is at 7:05 though. Ronnie died at what time, girl?
7:21, I believe.
Or
they
7:30
found them somewhere. Yeah, somewhere through there. Somewhere right through there.
7:30. Now this is 7:05, and he got the brown hat and the brown jacket on. 7:15. Y'all seen him flip those times? He went 7:05, 7:10, 7 something. But notice he in the car. He in the car riding, y'all. He in the car riding, but he's trying to be deliberate and communicate with somebody. Like, we gonna give a fuck that you was talking to somebody right before you did a crime. Do you think that the police is gonna care about that? If anything, your dumb ass got yourself caught up more, because there were cell towers that you had to use to control somebody, and they gonna track your ass all the way back to Baltimore County. It's over for you, bruh. Now watch this though, because we ain't got to 7:30 yet. 7:05, 7:10, 7:15.
Right. First, I watched it 20
and
times.
he got on the beanie that's tan and brown, and he got the black thing on up under it. This is all before the time that they said this happened.
Yeah.
Chill out.
7:23. We know that's bullshit.
Hey, chill out.
8:03.
I've been.
Boom. That's what he had on. He got on that hoodie, and he got on a black shirt. He took that damn layer of clothes off. He took that damn jacket off, y'all. He took that damn jacket off, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm lying.
Yes, sir. Clock that shit. Yes. Yes.
So he unalive money. That is after 7:30, and his clothes have changed. So can you be? Can you be? Justice for Ronnie.
Period. Justice for Ronnie.
I got you, bro. I told you I got you, bro. Told you I got you, bro. Say this shit.
Let him take that nappy ass little quilted ass hat to prison with him.
Let him take it, girl. He wore that, and his dumb ass nigga decided he was gonna go live.
The gig is up, Quill.
Now, for the people who might not understand what you just saw was a video proving that when Quill got off that night, he rode out somewhere, and he was in the car for an extended period of time, because you can hear the different songs that was playing in the car as he screenshotted and screen recorded himself. He's on a mission. He's riding somewhere, right? And then you don't get the ride back. You only get the ride there. The only thing you get after Ronnie was unalive is boom, he at the house. And he wanted to hurry up and go live as soon as he hit the door to try to close the gap. You see what I'm saying? He wanted to make it seem like he been home. But see, that's not going to hold up in a court of law, because all they simply have to do is track them fucking cell towers. That is literally all they have to do. They can't think that the phone that he is using right now is the phone that he had. They got to think bigger than that. But it is very possible and very easy. Very easy to lock this down. It is not hard at all to do this. And that's why I got beef with Baltimore PD and with 7 PD, because I feel like they just don't care. I feel like they don't care. And I'm calling them out too now. We going in the year 2. And I'm calling them out too now. I'm calling them out too. Because they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. You know who else know that Quell did it? You want to know who else know that?
Hello?
15 minutes. Wack was the first to know that he was unalived. Yes, he had. And then
The reason why the reason why Wack was the first to know is because Quell sent Wack the picture. Quell sent it to Wack. That's how Wack knew. Carlissa did not have anything to do with this. Wack didn't have nothing to do with this. Wack got a picture from Quell. I believe that Krishan got Quell thinking that Blueface knew about this too. I believe that Krishan got Quell thinking that Wack knew about this too. It's either she got him thinking that they was in on it too, because who would do this just based off of a girl saying, "Oh, I want you to do this to him"? Who would do that? So I'm hoping and thinking like, okay, he is that dumb, or did he think that Blueface wanted him to do this? Either way, you're going to jail and you're getting what you deserve, and I have no mercy or sympathy or pity for you. You had so many options to not do this. You could have turned around. That's what they're going to tell the jury. You could have turned around. Better yet, on February the 2nd, when she was on that live all day, when she wanted you to do this and you didn't do it and she was mad, you could have just not done it and ignored it. But no, you got on live and you let her know, I'm going to do it. I know I ain't do it yesterday, but I'm still going to do it. I'm going to do it tonight. It's going down tonight for real, for real. You made sure she knew that. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that, if you've seen that video with me several times. Maybe I might need to show the people that too.
the hitman trying to figure out how my sister got away.
Who is the hitman?
But see, y'all didn't know that.
The hitman trying to figure out how her sister got away.
Y'all didn't know that. Everybody was sitting there trying to point fingers at her the whole time. And the whole time, the hit was on both of them, allegedly.
Now, that's according to Ronnie in Mommy's Dream.
So, oh my goodness, y'all. I'm like my mother said, because Wack was the first to know that he was unalived. Yes, he was. And I didn't even, now hold on, wait a minute. Before all of this went, I didn't even know that up until a little while ago.
He was the first one to know.
Real talk.
He had pictures and everything.
Real talk. But Wack 100 gave this person the money, but Blue put it out there on him. It was for him and Krishan.
According to Ronnie in Mommy's Dream.
So Mommy was like, Nika, think about it. Blue said to me, I never had nobody to make no money that fast as your daughter did. Krishan made $69,000 in under 15 minutes. Why would he want that to go anywhere, y'all? Why would he want that to go anywhere? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Why would he want that money to go anywhere? So he put the hit on allegedly both of them.
According to mommy's dream.
But guess what? You reap what you sow. I said, Ma, you know what we need to? We need to just pray. That's it. Because God say, vengeance mine. It's in the Bible. Vengeance mine, says the Lord. Facts. But Ronnie keep coming to my mother. So he told my mother, he going to tell her when he come back and see her, he's going to tell her that something that only him and Krishan would know.
Child, they about to set up a code word.
All right. So y'all, we great see. We great see how this about to unfold. Like this is, ooh, that's all I can say is this is some serious stuff right here.
Child, this is messy in a whole nother dimension. But let's listen to mommy tell us in her own words.
Ron paid me a visit. I said, whoa. But I'm glad it was a dream. I hope he don't come like my uncle did. I said, Lord. So I'm kind of, I'm in my dream. He said, social media is so crazy. He was just talking to me, but not really looking at me because I was laying down, but I was dreaming. He said, he's trying to do that to Sean. Krishan, He said, but little do they know, the hit was on probably me, he said, but Krishan was there. And who put the hit on didn't give a Krishan got killed.
This in a dream, right?
It was around Lonely Time, that song.
Krishan's family is scared of her, and they have to wrap up what they want to say when they mad at her. They want to wrap it up in fables and dreams and everything like that. But it did not escape me, and I know that they knew it would not escape a person like me and certain other people that are very tapped into this story. The only thing I got out of that was that Krishan was there. Krishan was there. Was she around the corner like she said in her dream? Or what? Like, everybody knows that Krishan set this up and did this. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. They just don't care. The police know who did this to Ronnie, and they don't care. The police know who did this. Baltimore PD and Severn PD, they know who did this to Ronnie, and they don't care. They're gonna wait and let Quell do another hit on somebody in his neighborhood or in Baltimore. They don't care. They don't care.
So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, if somebody killed somebody and you trying to point the gun at the wrong person, but they still want the female too, that don't make sense to me. Because what they don't know, Ronnie told me this, they were standing over Sean, but they didn't know that. I'm going to help you out. It may be a little glitch here, but where the f did she go? They went two different ways. I don't know where he went.
Where the fuck did she go? They went two different ways. I don't know where he went. Now, I want you to be very clear about something. Krishan remember that letter she wrote to her mama when she got out of jail? You see how she treat her mama? We see how she treated her mama in the labor and delivery. So y'all know that Krishan mama has been getting a certain side of Krishan, even on camera. So y'all know that her mama is not gonna be protective. Krishan, we see how she do her mama. So I feel in my soul, in my spirit, when she said, Where the fuck did she go? I felt like somebody was pushing a pawn. I felt like somebody was hitting a nerve or something. Who knew where she went? A mother, her mother, said that in a way that has just got me, I can't wait to find out. Am I right? Because I believe that Krishan was shook after they killed Ronnie. And I believe Krishan went to Tareen's house and Tareen probably had her mom over there. I feel like Mama Charlotte seen Krishan the night Ronnie was killed. And I think I can prove it too because
But Ronnie said he knew where Sean went. But the demon was spooked. I think I'm going to leave that with y'all.
Thank you, Ma. I love you. And I'll call you when I get off the live.
God be magnified.
Amen. My mother had this dream, right? If this boy came to my mother in a dream, it's nothing we can do about that.
Well, you sure can't go to the police with that.
Get over it. My mother is anointed and y'all don't even, I'm trying to tell y'all, if only y'all knew my mother. Like I said, my father first came home from jail. The first thing my father did was call my mother. I said, Charla, I remember you be having them dreams. If you feel like something going to happen to me before.
man, I take the meat and throw away the bones with the conversations and stuff that they be having because a lot of it is them trying to say a bunch of BS around something that they really want to say. What happened after this with the beef with the family and everything? What happened? Are they still? They didn't say anything else about her after this, did they? Did they? I think they was quiet for about a couple of weeks, and then China came out and said something else one time, but they weren't really saying too much. But there's another thing. There's this other thing. See, I'm just showing y'all how I know that the police don't care about what happened to Ronnie. They don't care about him. They don't care. They don't care about Ronnie. And I'm gonna keep saying it because they don't. Until I see an arrest made, man, they don't care. I'm gonna let that be known. I'm gonna let it be known every chance I get. The police don't care about Ronnie. On some George Bush don't care about black people type shit. That's what I'm gonna do. They don't care. Severn PD don't care. They don't. They don't, man. Hold on, let me think. Oh my God, I can't. And for the people that's just coming in, hold on, let me. For the people that's just coming in, hold on, I want to show y'all something too.
Krishan and you, what's the relationship?
Non-existent. And I don't, honestly, I hate to always bring this up because it bothers me so much. But when I was living with Blueface and, signed with him and everything, she was living there.
Mm-hmm.
He got her a dog, I had my kid. And there was a time where I wasn't there or I could have been taking a nap or I just wasn't around. And She went live and she pointed a gun at my son, and it was a real gun. Apparently there was no bullets in it, but Blue would have, shit around the house. And it's like, everyone was sending it to me. And I'm like, she would never do that. That's crazy. Like, we all hung out. Like, she would, help me with my kids sometimes. And I seen it and they sent the clip over. And I was like, that's crazy. Even when I was there, I never knew that. So it's like you play with my son, like there is no coming back from that.
And that's facts. Everything that Bonnie just said is actually facts. That's actually facts. That's what really happened. She did do that. She did do that. Hold on, I'm pulling up something else. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm pulling up something else too. I'm sick of it, y'all. I'm totally sick of it. All right, so there it go. All the reasons that we know, Severn PD, Baltimore PD, they don't give a damn about what happened to Ronnie, bro. They don't. They don't care about catching the person.
During the Jason Lee interview, Krishan acknowledges that her missing tooth is actually at Blueface's house. Check out this here clip.
Nah, today I didn't make it in time to go get it. So
we don't give a damn about that damn tooth. Ain't nobody here for that.
Their interview after interview.
Cut Karan all the way off. Patty, because why is you even like that? Like, why would you do that? I'm on paper again. Why is you doing that?
I'm on paper.
Father, he's in Baltimore. I think he ran up on you in a mall at some point where you were shopping or somewhere. Then she came here and insinuated that you had something to do with his death. You saw that? Of course.
I saw that, and that's why I thought it was petty. Because why is you even like that? Like, why would you do that? I'm on paper again. Why is you doing that? I thought.
What does paperwork have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? If you didn't do it.
Pray for us was a pray for us. Like, which one? Mm-hmm. People just be bitter for real. Like, I would never do that.
Mm-hmm. So with Ronnie, what was your relationship with him?
So this what happened. So when I cut off Ronnie, he was a little bit because I used to buy weed from him. So I used to be about like Zips. I used to smoke through Zips every couple of days. So I was probably his most paying customer. Or every time I went to Maryland, I caught from him. But the last time we was intimate was college days. Like, it was never that for him. So then when I cut him off and Blue found out that I was still copping weed from him, he made it a thing like, oh yeah, every time you go to Maryland, you link with your ex. I'm like, not really, but all right, I stopped copping from him. So when I cut Karan all the way off, what happened? I just started seeing this side of him. He wanted clout chase for him. Mm-hmm. So, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave. That had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did. So.
What he did to you?
No.
Now, in my opinion, Krishan just sparked up a serious investigation because we know with these unalivings, they don't stop investigating until they get the suspect. And I believe that she is a suspect, but they need her to talk. And that's exactly what she's doing here on the Jason Lee interview. She said Karan ran himself into a grave trying to clout chase and run his own circus. That's what she said. Y'all, take a listen to this here clip again and again if you have to, because she's made some serious accusation. And when Jason Lee asked her, did she have anything to do with it? She's in denial, but y'all be the judge of it. Leave y'all comments in the comment section. And please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
So, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own, and then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
I think that was another slip up. She said what he was already doing in the streets. But it sounded like she was speaking about what he was doing to her. See, you can't play a player, baby. The best thing for her, what she should have did, was stay silent. She went after interview after interview after interview, addressing it when asked. She should have left that conversation off the table. But baby, continue.
What he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah.
So when he ran up on you shopping, what was that for?
Clout, because he don't got no videos of current. So he running with this narrative, and then he keep looking at like, look, you just clout chasing, and he just like, I just need to get one video of her like in person. I'm in Maryland at this mall where everybody know about, so they probably it got around to him. He lived up the street from the mall. So he going live because he tells his story like, so one of my homeboys called me when they found out Krishan was there, so I had to go down there just trolling, getting clip from it. But I didn't know who it was at first. I thought it was somebody that's trying to snatch chains. So I grabbed my neck like, whoa, back up. But I wasn't scared. I just needed to like, who is you? So when he pulled his ski mask off.
Oh, he had a ski mask on?
Yeah, ski mask and blue gloves, like nigga looking weird. So then I'm like, what? I said, you get hurt doing shit like that. Like, I don't got no security. You know I'm not like that, bro. He like, I don't care. And then he started laughing. Then he took the camera out. Like, oh, all right, you on that shit. That. So then he followed me around, all right, cool. He just wanted some fucking clout.
So when he was claiming to be your son's father, was that for clout too?
That was.
And that was because at the time, Blueface was saying he wasn't.
That was. Because I'm the type, him, not like that. If that was the really like.
Can somebody please go confirm to me if Quell deleted his YouTube channel? Because I'm trying to go to it right now and it's not there. So did he delete his YouTube channel? Or did he, why is his YouTube channel gone? I ain't got time for this, man. I wasn't supposed to be on here long tonight. But I got to go to IG real quick. Let me see something. Somebody go and try to pull up Quell page real quick and let me know if you see his page. Somebody please help me out right now, so that my mind can be at ease enough for me to go ahead and get off. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where's his Instagram? Okay. Hold on. Okay. My Twitch. December 17th. Hold on, maybe I ain't. Is it on there? Y'all see it? DDH 12. It's on there then. All right. Bingo. Six hours ago.
Smoke that up some shit that make a nigga cry, Buddha baby.
You see the shade?
Hey, DLE. Hey, DLE. DLE chopper, bro.
Please beat the shit out be and I reach out.
I'm not finna do too much leg boxing with the booty bandit. Like you're getting your ass ate. As a man.
As a man.
What the fuck?
As a man, he getting his ass ate, y'all.
As a man.
The fuck?
For a woman to lick your ass, brother.
What world?
I can't think of one position you could be in for a woman to lick your ass.
You see what I mean? I think this nigga love Blueface. What if Krishan convinced Quell that Blueface wanted this? What if Krishan made Quell think Blueface wanted this? Hold on, April. Hold on, April. I gotta see what you were saying. April, can you tell me what I missed? I see these clips so many times, play over and over, falling on deaf ears. Yeah, I know, and that's the point. That's the thing. They don't care. That's why I just played all the receipts again, because this type of stuff is like clear, blatant. And then I'm finna show y'all something else where it's like, but what else is there to do? What else is there to do? They don't give a fuck. They don't care. But this what he was doing 6 hours ago. So I know he's smoking a blunt and he keep putting it in the face because he probably want to just smoke it so he not say the words out loud that he's smoking on Ronnie, but he's smoking a blunt on purpose. I mean, this ain't no, oh, Cole, I do this. No, he is doing this on purpose. That's why he's smoking a fat blunt on the thing, because he don't gotta say it no more because he said it 1,000 times. And I'm sorry for people who I'm coming in and out the chat, y'all, and y'all forgive me for that. But I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at the chat when the live is over with. But I'm they don't care.
As a man, I wouldn't do that's that. Not hella gay.
Who the fuck want their ass ate?
That's just me.
Not no nigga getting their ass ate. You know women that eat ass?
Anyways, like, bro, no.
I want to ask a bitch that ever ate ass, how? How did you get there? Then when you go there, they tell you stop. Like, you know, bitch, don't touch this ass. Don't touch this ass. I'm sorry.
How to make a rapper beefy.
The way you, first of all, nigga. First of all, duh. But second of all, he said, bitch, don't touch this ass. Nigga, you better not say that when you go to jail. You're still going to jail, nigga. I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated because it's been a year and I really wanted it to be done already. But it ain't over with, nigga. You still going to jail, nigga. The fuck you thought this was, nigga? You still going to jail. Don't eat this ass. Yeah, nigga. Say that when you go to prison. When you go to prison, you ain't gonna be able to say that, nigga. You're still getting locked up, nigga. You thought this was, nigga. You're still going to jail, nigga. Cause guess what? I don't give a fuck if the police don't care. They ain't God. And you gonna reap. Period. You're gonna reap. Fuck out of here, time. Bitch, don't eat this ass. Sounds like you want your ass ate, buddy. What the fuck is he? Bitch, don't eat this ass. You sound like a bitch. Run that back for.
I want to ask a bitch that ever asked, how did you get there? Then when you go there, they tell you stop. Like, you know, bitch, don't touch this ass.
He on his blood. Bitch, don't touch this ass. The fuck? What are we doing? Bitch. Don't touch this ass, bitch. Shout out to all the LGBTQ people in the chat. But I'm on his head because he's a murderer. And he just tried to act like he don't like it. But he said it very feminine. B, don't eat this ass. B, don't give me some quail. Don't eat this ass. Give me some quail. Fuck out of here.
Don't touch this ass. I'm sorry.
You did it again with the he got it with the He did it with the
How to make a rapper beefy. I don't know how to make a diss track.
Ain't it?
Oh, he coming back again with it, girl. He might as well just. He coming back. He coming back with it. The fuck is going on right now?
Nah, you can't lick my motherfucking under. You can't lick under my balls.
You got 24
Hell no.
hours fool to agree or
And then he's saying that while he watching Blueface. He thinking about what Blueface said. He getting a little in his back. He start right here and go all the way down his back. You still going to prison. You still going to prison. And I hope the boys that do like boys, but they're still hard. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some boys in there, they like boys, but they still hard and they strong as a motherfucker. They strong as a motherfucker. They strong as an ox, but they still want booty because they ain't going nowhere no time soon because they in there for life. I hope they find out about what she did to Ronnie. And I hope they make you eat their ass. I hope you get your shit pushed in. I ain't monetizing this video, so I'm going to say what I want. Lord, that was so messed up. But I don't care, man. Anybody who thinking she going too far, anybody who don't understand, just don't mind it. Don't judge me on that, okay? This man unalived somebody, and I am frustrated because on the day of the murder that he did, he goes live smoking a blunt. Like we don't know that he might say it in this video, he might not. We don't even know. But just in case, you know, somebody like that don't be here every day or every time pop in and see that. That's not the totality of me, but this man right here, man, I'm sick of him, y'all. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. Don't touch this thing. What the fuck are you talking about? You seem like you like it. You very interested.
Disagree or shut the fuck up.
That's weird as fuck.
That's all I want to do is take it there.
Oh no.
Why you looking at Blueface like that?
Come here.
Don't make me bust it down. Don't make me bust it down. Don't make me bust it down. Cause it's giving. It is really giving something for me. I don't know about what y'all thinking. But it's really giving. That boy is infatuated with Blueface. Do you hear me? That boy, I know. And that's why I'm letting out my frustration, girl, because I am frustrated. Thank you. That's why I'm replaying all the videos. You get the point. Is that I really don't really. The only thing I'm gonna do is play all the evidence that I know of. So that's why I play all those videos that we done seen time and time again. I play them over again because it's that day. And maybe today might be one of the days that it just happened to go across the right person's desk, or maybe it might, you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. That's why you don't stop and mention, because you never know what day might be the day that things happen and fall in alignment in a certain way. You never know. But I know that maybe we need to start calling out the police department, because they have to be accountable. So if you live in Baltimore, don't put your name out here. Hit me up in the DM. If you live in Baltimore and you on this mission with us, do not let it be known that you live out there. Do not let it be known. Hit me in the DM in the back if you live in Baltimore and you on this mission and you want to see justice happen. Hit me in the DM. Do not come on the page and say I live in Baltimore and ... But we need to hold the police department accountable. They have to be held accountable. It's been a year. We need to hold them accountable. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Vera. Oh, Vera, you been here, but what's up? They need to be held accountable. He over here lusting over Blueface, talking about don't touch this.
I know I could argue with a bitch all day.
Oh, bro.
Not mine. Yeah, she tripping.
Fucking arguing with
she
you.
Know damn well that gay.
Look at this. Quell, you seeming very zesty today. I don't know what it is.
I ain't gonna lie, I hope when Ali Chopper get his ass beat that nigga back into shadow flow. Cause he don't know what the fuck he wanna be. I mean, it ain't gay, but like, why? It's like a why. It's like,
That's what some people like to do.
but why? How?
He is very interested. Girl, first of all, she didn't even want to hear Blueface. She said, get out, bro. I don't even want to hear that. You lusting over that nigga. Oh, she probably tired of him. He probably be on Blueface. And this is what I'm telling y'all. The nigga's off. The nigga's off, bro. He be seeing him all day on there watching Blueface like this. Just looking. What he talking about? Look what he talking about. Look, Blueface. Bring me some of Blueface clothes. Bring me something from Blueface. I want to see something from Blueface. I believe Krishan probably made Quill think Blueface wanted this from prison. Maybe Quill don't realize that Blueface ain't got shit to do with what y'all did to Ronnie. Y'all did that. Blueface ain't have nothing to do with it. Nothing. He didn't. That's something that they want to make you think so that it confuses and muddies the waters. But he didn't. But it's given like that the girlfriend is tired of him looking at Blueface all the time. And it's given very curious why he say inserting himself in stuff that doesn't have anything to do with him. I don't know, but did you catch when he was like, why though? But why? Not gay, but why? I just want to know why. What he's asking about is still eating ass. He's still stuck on the whole thing about the eating ass. That's what's really crazy. Look, y'all, look. And let me stop pausing it so y'all will see why it's so weird to me. Look, hold up. I want y'all to see this real quick. We ain't gonna be here for too long though.
School crib, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? That's all I know.
Come here.
You know,
The baby in the room while y'all smoking weed. The baby in the room while y'all smoking weed. They know Baltimore PD don't give a damn about nobody, not even the kids. The baby in the room while y'all smoking weed. I don't know why you confused. This is the person that unalived Ronnie. And this was 6 hours ago. I want to see what he did today. That is what we're doing. I want to see what he did today. He likes to throw a lot of blims and subliminals. That's why he is on here smoking weed. Because he done said he was smoking on Ronnie enough to know that the people who know he did it know what he doing. Forgive me, I'm frustrated today. Forgive me, I'm frustrated today. But it's a lot of lives that's on right now, y'all. So, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't feeling it, you don't got to be here. You feel me? It's a lot of people that's live right now. Word on the street is Rock's dad, Eugene, is bragging about Ronnie in the streets of Baltimore. Just saying, I believe that 100%. Because I think that the person who was in the car with Quill when they went and did this, I believe that person was Eugene. I do. Because remember, him and Quill was talking about putting hits on people and all of that. They was talking about all of that. Okay? And for the person who came in who late, right? I came over here to watch this because I seen that this video was 6 hours ago. The purpose of the live right now is just in loving memory of Ronnie, and I'm showing the people how. I know that the police don't care, bro. The police don't care. They let this man letting this man roam free. But y'all seen for yourself how nervous he was when the police wanted to talk to him. He didn't even go to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And when I started playing the video, I don't know what to call you, Star Child Rising. When I started playing the video, I seen him looking at Blueface talking about getting his booty ate, but trying to make it seem like, oh, how they do that? I don't know how they do that either, but I'm just saying you could clearly tell that he was like, don't touch this ass, girl. I mean, you sound feminine, so what you getting? Why you care about what they doing? You sound like a piece of your damn self. You know what I'm saying? But when I seen he was live today, right? Yes, thank you, sis. When I seen that he was wait, what you mean when you say you gotta surrender to the Lord of the world? I don't know. Okay. I come up here and I see 6 hours ago and apologies 2 days ago. Hold on, let me go to this first. The title of this video is apologies. So hold on, just give me a second. Let me skim through this.
Alright, so my mom called me this morning, 3 o'clock this morning. I missed that phone call. And then she called me back. Well, I called her back this morning. Maybe like an hour ago. We was on the phone for like an hour. Literally. I did a lot of shit on the internet, never thinking about my mother saying shit, about my grandmother saying stuff, about my kids saying stuff in the future. Just didn't put no thought in nothing that I ever did on the internet. Feel me? So my mother called me. Who is such and such? Who is this? Who's such and such? Why is this lady speaking on this? Later. Feel me?
Yo mama know you did it too. Yo mama know you better than we do. And yeah, if your mama see my videos, yeah, I told on you. Your mama know you a murderer. Because your mama know you better than us. But I'm gonna let you finish. I'm glad your mama said that. Hey mama, we not blaming it on you because he is grown. But yes, he did it, and you know him better than us. You know he's now a murderer. Yep. And I want you to ask him about Ronnie every time you talk to him on the phone. He took that baby. So now, yeah. Not only did he unalive somebody, but yeah, mama, you see the baby? You see what the baby going through down to the church? Yeah, you see the baby can't walk, talk, eat nothing. You see what the baby going through? And he took the baby daddy away. And I'm sure that by now, you probably seen that the baby daddy was the only one trying to help the baby. Yeah, but I'm letting this go though. I'm so glad you told me your mama see these videos. Yeah, because I'm gonna talk to your mama every time I go live. I'm gonna ask your mama to turn your ass in. She know better than anybody that you did this shit.
I'm trolling, motherfuckers getting in my comments trolling. I'm non-motherfuckers screen for me, so I'm saying this.
I'm sorry.
Bringing up blue face and yellow face and green face, and if you just know me, personality know me. I'm a trolling ass nigga. Like I really don't be giving a fuck. You feel me? But some shit just be like, I do dip back and be like, damn, boy. Then my mother told me this. She said, then I looked at the videos of you from a year ago. You was stressing, you was hurting, and you was going through some shit, and they knew it. They knew you was going through some shit. They knew you was stressed out. You just lost your friend, so you just on edge and you just spazzing about whatever. You feel me? So,
oh God,
I don't like the way I don't like what I see. Like basically, she don't like what she sees. She don't like me looking high up. You
No, she said she don't like the way she feel. She said she don't like the way she feel. She said she don't like the way she feel because she said I don't like the way I. Yeah, something going on, y'all. Something's coming to me right now. Something is being said to me. Like, let me be very clear. Let me be very clear. Okay, I'm not talking about no spirit or no person or no nothing like that. I'm talking about my spirit. I'm talking about my spirit. I'm already reading something totally different from what this video is. I'm already seeing him and his mama potential real conversation compared to the one that he trying to paint to us. You get what I'm saying? If he's going so live so much, it seems like he wouldn't be hard to find. That's what I'm saying. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this new, sis. This new right here. This one right here is new. And you know, this is why I'm glad that I just go with how I feel about things, because I feel like everything that we just did was to come to this video. I feel like it's something in this video that we need to see already. So let me just watch this with y'all. Let me see what's up. This was 2 days ago, and the title of this video is Apologies. You understand? If you are the person who unalived the person, then yeah, you probably want to apologize 2 days before the actual day. And you probably do want to come on live and make it seem like you unbothered on the day of. Why do y'all think I said I wanted to see what him and Krishan was doing today? The reason why I said that is because I want to see how they playing it, how they carrying it. We know they did this. We know they did. But we also know that they know we on their ass. So they're gonna try to tighten up. Cause they know we on their ass. We know they unalive that boy.
Looking unhealthy, looking stressed out. You feel me? So I'm gonna come on here again, and I'm gonna apologize. From a year ago, you was stressing, you was hurting, and you was going through some shit, and they knew it. They knew you was going through some shit. They knew you was stressed out. You just lost your friend, so you just on edge and you just spazzing about whatever. You feel me? So she's like, I don't like the way I don't like what I see. Like basically, she don't like what she sees. She don't like me looking high up.
I feel like already, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, hit the like button. We're gonna be in here for a couple of more minutes. I was about to jump off, but his mama is putting two and two together. And his mama has been watching the videos, because now we got Sean Davy Way, a big dog, doing videos about it. We got World News, King World, a big dog, doing videos about it. We got Sweet Mom for Life, a big dog, doing videos about it. Now, even if she ain't never seen my videos on my channel, even if she didn't see them, she saw them. And I believe she done found my videos, because Archie, if she care enough to call her son about this and they talking about this, then she done started searching. So 9 times out of 10, his mama did see our channel. 9 times out of 10. And his mama just said back then you was upset. She done put two and two together, and she done realized you was acting different back in February, March, April. You was acting weird, like you was spazzing out, like something was wrong. You was telling me something was going on. You was acting crazy. See, the flip outs that he done had from after what he did wasn't on live. You was high all the time. A mother know their child, man. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? What do you? I'm gonna just go out the chat because I don't know if it's me or what. So I'm just not gonna be in the chat right now. I'm gonna just chill because I don't know. Oh my god. Put a one in the chat if you're a moderator and you no matter of fact, don't put no one in the chat. Don't put no one in the chat if you're a moderator and you in here. Don't put no one in the chat. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one. As long as I know that at least one person understands where I'm going with this, that's enough. That's enough. Cause things happen for a reason. And we on this video, I believe, for a reason. I'm gonna hop out the chat and just play the video because I'm not letting nothing distract me from this.
Looking unhealthy, looking stressed out. You feel me? So I'm gonna come on here again and I'm gonna apologize to everybody. You feel me? I'm apologize to my family. I'm apologize to Ronnie. I'm apologize to Ronnie's family. I'm apologize to Krishan. I'm apologize to Blueface. I'm apologize to.
He did all of this. He did all of this to apologize to Ronnie's family, and I know that because he apologized to his mama when they had the funeral. You see, for y'all who don't understand and who wasn't here when we did the interview with Quail, for y'all who don't understand, the thing about Quail that stresses me to the utmost is because I interviewed Quail before he did that, and I interviewed Quail after he did that. And I had a long talk with Quail about Ronnie on live, trying to make Quail understand Ronnie's position because he was in Krishan world because they had gave him some pussy in that car that night. And I done showed y'all all this about them being in the car and him alluding to the fact that they did something and him saying that he knew about something else that they was planning to do on somebody and saying Ronnie need to chill out. He better chill out. And Krishan threatening him at that mall, saying, "You know I'm like that. I'm like that." She threatened his life at the mall that day. That's what people don't realize. That's why he went live. When he went live, what was his first words? "You weird as a bitch. You weird as a bitch." Because she threatened him. She threatened him, and he immediately went live for his protection. Like he said, for his protection. The first thing he said was, "You weird as a bitch. You weird as a bitch." Because she had just threatened his life. That's what y'all just watched on Hollywood Next. Y'all watched her tell us about threatening his life. Of course, they're going to try to beat around the bush and go all around. Why you think he said sorry to Krishan, sorry to Blueface? That's to throw us off. He want to apologize to Ronnie Mama and Ronnie. I've been told y'all that I knew he wished that he didn't do it. Especially looking at that baby and what that baby going through. He not smoking weed in this video, but he got to stay high, y'all. He got to stay on Xans and weed. He was on Xans the night that he did it. And his mama seen even more than we did. We knew he was flipping out and bugging out, remember? Man, I wish the people who was in that live that night that Quail came over here, I wish that y'all could come in the chat right now and let the people know how Quail was up all night. He didn't go to sleep, y'all. He was so frustrated, he fucking around and told on himself with that video. That's the one where I broke down and showed y'all how he had on tan colors, light colors, yellow, tan, all of that. He had on all of those colors. And then when it was over with, he had on all fucking black. And you could tell he was high as hell. And it just so y'all know, I was getting prank calls today while I was at work, and I didn't appreciate it. And I'm feeling like it's a prank in the chat too. So I'm feeling like I'm seeing what's going on. So okay, bet.
What? I apologize to my kids.
See how I apologize to my kids. Yeah. You know why he apologizing to his kids? Who was on his head telling him, why did you do that to them girls? Them girls ain't gonna have their daddy. Who was telling him this just a couple of months ago? Just a couple of months ago. Yeah. I'm glad you apologizing to your kids. You on here to apologize to Ronnie, his mama, and your kids. And your mama. Your mama know you did that shit. And you spoke to your mama about this.
Just apologize to everybody that can potentially see them videos in the future and be trying to figure out what was on my brain. What was Crow going through at this moment? Why he look stressed out? Why he look high? Why he look paranoid?
Why he looked paranoid? His mama said that to him. Well, then if you ain't do it, why did you look stressed out? Why did you look paranoid? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. That we Star Child, yes. Anybody want to get on the panel real quick? Anybody want me to drop the link real quick? Sandy or Star Child, do y'all want to come up? My girl Tamara. Is that Tam? Is that Tam right there? I remember a Tamara, but I think it was something else. I remember the name Tamara, but it was something else. Did you change your name? Girl, I know, girl. You right. You right. All right.
You know, because emotions is real, bro. People feelings is real. But like I told my mother, man, you gotta think these people's job to go find the next hottest thing, to go start
Right,
the next hottest thing, to have closest that could
right.
potentially.
Let me get back. Let me get back right. Let me get back focused because you right, sis. Because I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it. I'm seeing through this conversation, and I don't want to lose it. You are absolutely right.
From a year ago, you was stressing, you was hurting, and you was going through some shit, and they know it.
His mama is telling him, I remember around the time when that boy got killed. Either he came in his mama house that night. Y'all, we don't. Either he came in his mama house that night. Now, I don't know about y'all, right? Because I need for the people who might not have grew up in the hood or who might not understand this. I need y'all to understand how I can feel certain things, okay? And how I know certain things. Half of my life was in the hood, and the other half of my life was in a very nice neighborhood, okay? My mama had us when she was 16. Then my grandmother is a pharmacist, okay? So I kind of got both sides of things. We went on vacations during the summer. We went to Bahamas. We went to Vegas twice. We traveled a lot with my grandma, and my grandma lived in an uppity neighborhood with it wasn't just all black people, it was white people majority, and then you had a sprinkle of Korean, sprinkle of Hispanic, and a couple of black. Okay, so that environment was one way, but my mama wanted to be on her own, and she wanted us to be with her on her own. So therefore, we lived in the hood, right? So I seen a lot, and unfortunately, growing up, I was attracted to dudes from the hood. So even when I moved in with my grandma, I went and talked to somebody that was from a hood that was rougher than the one that I grew up in. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because I done been around somebody after they just did some shit. I done been around somebody after something bad done happened in front of them. My homegirl, this dude that I actually was liking, he was liking me. We was in middle school though. We was like 12, 13 years old. His head got blew off. That was my first time seeing or not even really seeing, but being in an environment after it happens and seeing what my homegirl, my cousin did when it happened. She ran home and put all of her clothes in the washing machine, and the detectives came to talk to her. And she didn't want to tell her sister what happened, but her sister knew something was wrong because of the way that she was acting. Just follow me, okay? So then, boom, that's when I was 12. Then it been times when my cousins done did something, and they come back acting strange. You hear me? And then next thing you know, my auntie crying all over the place, and we in the court, my cousin facing life. You know what I'm saying to you? So I was a kid, I was young, but I remember those feelings. I remember that. So you know what I'm saying? So then I started dating in real, like I got old enough to really date. You know what I mean? And get attracted to somebody. I remember. How you think I knew he was on Xans when he did it? Because a lot of times that's how it is. I remember my homeboy, Dro. No, was it Dirt? I think his name was Dirt. No, it wasn't Dirt. It wasn't Dirt, or it was Dirty. That was his name, Dirty. My homeboy Dirty. He was shooting dice in the projects, okay? And he lost the dice game. Or no, he didn't lose the dice game. He got robbed. He was shooting dice and he got robbed. And then the next day was 4th of July. And he rode to the projects on his bike and did a drive-by on his bike in the projects. And he unalived somebody who was an innocent bystander, didn't even deserve it. And nobody deserves to lose their life. But the person was on their way from the projects, was on their way to college, playing basketball. People from my city know what I'm talking about. Rest in peace to them. I'm not gonna say too many details because I knew his sister, and his sister went through it. I remember, man, I don't even gonna go all the way into that, but shout out to his family. And the other thing of it though is I knew the other side of it too, because after he did it, he came back over to the block. So therefore, I'm trying to tell you, I knew the difference in his demeanor, y'all. I done been around somebody before they unalive somebody, after they unalive somebody. I done been around it. I know how niggas act. That's how I'm able to peep you out, Quell. I done dated somebody. I done been in love with somebody who done did something stupid before. I know how niggas act when they done seen something. When they done been around something. I know. You couldn't pay me to date certain type of dudes these days because I'm grown. Okay? But it was a lot of things that I was lacking. You understand? In my childhood. So I was misled a lot. I had to literally, y'all, experience have been my best teacher in life. So when I say that I know and I can peep this, I'm not just guessing, y'all. I done been around niggas like Quell, bro. I done been around it. And he didn't have he wouldn't he had to get full of them bars, liquor, weed, probably perks too. And who you think noticed that something was off? I done have been around a situation where the police come and sweep and yoke up 3 people in my family that I know, love, and care about. And now that they gone, we sitting up here like, damn, they was acting weird on this day. They wouldn't even talk to me or tell me where they came from. Your family know. Your mama know. Your mama know what you did. And that's you remembering how you was really acting. Because it's one thing that he was giving himself away on social media so much. How do y'all think he was acting when that camera was off? That boy probably had breakdowns and all type of shit. Krishan is the one that's evil and cold. He's just the dummy that's trying to do anything to make it. Because he want to get out the hood. And he thought that this was going to be his ticket out the hood. He thought that if he did this, he would be able to be the next King Von, the next Lil Woody. You see what I'm saying? Krishan really gassed him up.
They knew you was going through some shit. They knew you was stressed out. You just lost your friend, so you just on edge and you just spazzing about whatever. You feel me? So she's like, I don't like the way I don't like what I see. Like basically, she don't like what she sees. She don't like me looking high up, looking unhealthy, looking stressed out. You feel me? So I'm gonna come on here again, and I'm gonna apologize to everybody. You feel me? I'm apologize to my family. I'm apologize to Ronnie. I'm apologize to Ronnie's family. I'm apologize to Krishan. I'm apologize to Blueface. I'm gonna apologize to not whack.
Not whack.
To my kids. Just apologize to everybody that can potentially see them videos in the future and be trying to figure out what was on my brain. What was Crow going through at this moment? Why he look stressed out? Why he look high? Why he look paranoid? You know? Because emotion.
So he is literally admitting that we wasn't tripping. He's literally admitting that he was stressed out, high all the time, and paranoid. He's admitting that what I said was what it really was. Just remember that, because we're going to go over another video tomorrow, but it's a video that I got. So I wish I could have time today, but I'm not even supposed to be on here as of right this second. I'm not supposed to even be on this live. But y'all already know how it goes. Y'all know I always do this, but today is a day that I'm going to go an extra mile.
Emotions is real. People's feelings is real. But like I told my mother, man, you gotta think these people's job to go find the next hottest thing, to go start the next hottest thing, to have Crow say some stuff out his mouth that he really don't mean, but they screen recording, so they don't give a fuck if I meant it or not. They don't give a fuck if I'm going through something mentally or not. They don't give a fuck about me losing my best friend, me going through what I'm going through. Only thing
He's trying to set up his alibi. He's trying to set up his alibi for why he did this. Now go ahead. Let me hear it.
Give a fuck about is the next hottest thing they can post on their Instagram to hit the algorithm to get their subscribers.
If that was the case, I would have never talked about you. If I was looking to post the hottest thing, if I cared about numbers, I would never have talked about you or Ronnie, because for a whole fucking year, I was talking about Ronnie and posting Ronnie with 50 views, 60 views, 100 views, and it might get to 1,000 sometimes. I might have 100 people in the chat, and I might have 8 people in the chat. And niggas know I never changed up on what I was talking about. Never. I might have added some things to the list, but we never stopped. We never stopped. So I'm not one of them. That might work on your mama, but that ain't gonna work on nobody with common sense. That ain't gonna work on nobody who been coming here. Because nigga, if I wanted popularity, I wouldn't even talk about you, nigga. This video, nigga, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This video has 54 fucking views, nigga. I'm promoting you, nigga. More than anything of me getting a video. The next hottest thing ain't shit hot about nothing on your channel, but the fact that you murdered somebody and you trying to hide it. Ain't shit hot about your channel but you. Yo, mama, I'm telling you right now, mama, if that's what he said, yo, that boy lying to you. That boy, your son, is about to be in prison, mama. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you know he did it. Because you know, let me tell you the day. February the 3rd. How was he acting at the end of January, early February last year? Better yet, March, April, and May. June, July, and August.
Subscribers can get their likes, you know, to build their analytic up. So when they go watch their analyst, whatever, they go watch their shit and they go to quote video and see, oh, all the other videos I did went up this much. But quote video went up this much. Feel me?
No, we
Now what
don't
that
feel
mean?
you. You have 50 views, nigga. We don't feel you. Mama, you better not go for that bullshit. You better not go for that. You got 50 views, nigga. You are not Krishan or Blueface. And to keep it G, I promise y'all, if this was about the views, you know what? Let me tell you something. If this was about the views, then you know what I would have did if I wanted views? I would have talked about Young Thug when that shit came out everywhere about the phone calls that he got. If I wanted views, I would have talked about what else was a big thing? The Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. Okay, if I wanted views, I would have for sure got views on things like that. If I wanted views, get the fuck out of here with these lies, nigga. What are you talking about? If I wanted views, it is so much other things that I could have talked about. The least of the traffic is about this. And that's because a lot of people didn't care. The more that it builds up in the algorithm, the more people care. But I didn't give a damn about an algorithm. Man. Come on with these lies, Quill. Come on, man, please.
Fuck what they did over here. They want to go up this much. So what they gonna do? Every time Quell go live, come to Quell live for screen record. Boop.
And now do y'all see? For the people who used to tell me, let's Quell live. Let's Quell live. And y'all used to get mad at me because I wasn't on his every live. Now do y'all see? Now do y'all see? This nigga is really trying to convince his mama that people was clout chasing on his ass with 54 views in 2 days. What are you talking about? And the only reason why you got those views is because of the names you mentioned in the video. Boy, go head on somewhere.
Put in the comments. Ronnie said this. And they know me. My mind gone. I'm fucked up right now. I don't give a fuck about how you feel, how you look at it. I don't give a fuck. You know, bothering a nigga. I mean, if they YouTube bothering a nigga. In my DMs bothering a nigga. Why are you saying this? Like, nah. I don't play with no bitch ass nigga or no female out here. Feel me? You see Queen Lexus, the bitch ain't said nothing about me in months. Ever since I tried to expose the shit what happened with Ronnie. And I got to the bottom of something. And you realize
you ain't get to the bottom of shit, nigga. What are you talking about? You got 54 views, so you mentioning me, nigga. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You did it. You know you did it. Call me a bitch to my face. Come on in here, because I know you watching. Hop in the chat, nigga. Come on. Nigga, this the only other time you can come on my platform, nigga. You better take it, nigga, because I'm finna change my mind in a few minutes, nigga. Call me a bitch to my face, nigga. You know better. You get over here, you get the respect of the real nigga, because you know it's real over here, nigga. And you hate the fact that I'm letting the niggas know what's really good. You know that shit. Get up here. Get your ass up here, nigga. Get your ass up here. You know you in a motherfucking chat anyway. Get up here. Get up here. Get your ass up here. Get your punk ass up here. You get over here, you get the respect it. You know what it is. You better hope one of my moderators ain't got you blocked. That'll be the only reason he don't come, y'all, is if he blocked and I don't know about it. Get your ass up here. Come on your fake page, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. What you mean? When you get over here, nigga, you talk all that shit. You talk all that shit till you get up on my panel and you know it. Because you did the same shit the last time. You was calling me this, that, the third, then you got up on my panel and yeah. Mad because you going to prison about a bitch. That's your dumb ass. You did some sucker ass shit, and now you got a sucker ass life to live, and now your mama know her son is a sucker ass nigga.
you can't go against me. You can't say I did something. Because now it's time for me to get on here and expose the real. The shit that y'all journalists look past. Y'all look past people dying before him. People he close to. Y'all look past him being paranoid, riding around with a mask on in this neighborhood, scared. Y'all look past him going live while he with his friends.
You really, hold up. You really think, and let me tell you something, this shit might have worked on your mama, but this not working on us. You talking about we look past him riding around with a mask on in a car. Nigga, what are you talking about? Krishan threatens him. That's why. Because Krishan threatens him and he seen her murder somebody in cold fucking blood and she put it on him. That's why. Man. Child, they called me today with that. They called me today talking about 12 outside your job right now. Man, please. He ain't got enough gas money, bro. And I'm telling you right now, please, don't get it twisted. Please don't get it twisted. This ain't like up north where people can't. Y'all, I done said that 1,000 times. So y'all already know we got the right to bear arms down here. On this here side of the Mason-Dixon, baby, we got the right to bear arms down here. So, but guess what? None of that don't matter. None of it. Because I am God's child. And God knows this entire situation. You might be able to convince your mama for a second to make her feel better, but God knows what you did. Well, you cannot hide from God. That's why you on here apologizing to Ronnie mama right now. Because you cannot hide from God. That's why you were flipping out and tripping, because of that conviction. You couldn't take it. That conviction. See, after you do something like that, you didn't realize how you was going to feel after the fact. You didn't realize what you was going to go through after the fact. And that's why I told you the last time you was on my channel, I told you, dang, I wish you wouldn't even did that. because there's good and bad in people, and I saw some good in Quell. I did. But Krishan got to him and played on that good too. And y'all might be thinking in your mind, like, how could you see any good in him? You would have had to be here and have seen that interaction that we had with Quell both times to know what I'm talking about. His life could have went one way or the other way. And he just made a really crucial bad decision. And he tried to act like it was cool at first. First, he wanted the clout off of it. And then the clout came with somebody who actually see things for what it is. But it really wasn't no big deal to him still, because it wasn't a lot of people talking about it still. So it still wasn't no big thing to him for real. He figured he could get up here, come on the channel, and do an interview, because this is what he tries to do. With anybody who he has ever talked to, he finessed you if you don't think that he did it after you spoke to him. He finessed you. He tried to do it with me twice. He tried. I will never forget the day that I got a phone call that he was calling me out my name and all this, that, and the third. I said, tell him to come to the chat, tell him to pull up on the panel. I bet you don't disrespect me like that. And everybody on here saw that. Put a 1 in the chat if you know Quell might talk this crap when he on his own stuff, but when he come over here, he know what time it is. I don't get nothing but respect, because I don't deserve nothing but respect, and you know that shit. You just mad. You mad because I'm letting the people know what it is. You want me to stick the code so you don't go to jail. That's what you want me to do, and you know it. That's why you mad at me. That's why you asked me to recant what I said. You said, man, if Queen Lexington called him and tell him, you wanted me to call the detective and tell him that I was just playing. You wanted me to do that. Nobody innocent would ask for that. Y'all do realize Quell wanted me to call the detective and tell them I was playing. And he had the nerve to ask me that because he know that I'm hood, and he feel like that I, at the end of the day, like I might not realize that he can get in real trouble because I'm going online. So maybe I need to just tell the detective. He thinking like she gonna tell the internet, but man, she hood, man. She ain't gonna tell the detective, man. I know she ain't gonna snitch. I ain't in no motherfucking gang, nigga. What's wrong with you? You took that boy, you took that man away from his baby, man. And he came on here and literally said this could be the last can, and you took his fucking life. You took his life. After he clearly said he was concerned about the lineage of his family, carrying his family name. After he said that you took his life. So what are you talking about? I'm not telling the police nothing. Stay your ass in Baltimore, nigga, and let them come get you. You deserve everything you're going to get. And you know it's inevitable. That's why you around there freaking out and stuff. Because you know it's inevitable. Baltimore PD sucks. I'm glad I don't live in Baltimore. Because this is crazy. Let's keep listening.
Back door. You feel me? But at another day, I don't think Ronnie was fucking wrong at all. He wasn't wrong, my nigga.
That's why it's bothering you. Yeah. Who told you he wasn't wrong, Quell? Who told you he wasn't wrong? Who sat up on a panel with you for 2-3 hours trying to make you see his side as a father and as a man? You feel bad that you did it because you realized that. You feel bad that you did that because you realized he wasn't wrong. You fool. You ain't fooling me, bro. Come on, bro. You're not fooling me. You can still be forgiven from behind bars. You thinking that if you get forgiveness that you ain't got to pay the cost, but you did that. And when you tried to do it on the second and it didn't work out, you should have just left it alone. But you still went and did it the next day. For those who don't know, on the February the 2nd of last year, you can look this up. Chrisean Malone was on live on a platform that she's never been on before and has never been on since. That platform is called Bigo. She started a panel and she had the stylist, Sky, and 2 other people that she called her friends. She had them all sitting up there for 8 hours. She was in Baltimore at the time, and she had them on that panel, on that live for 8 hours. By the time she got off of that live, she was pissed because Ronnie was still alive. The next morning, Quell goes live and says, we going live tonight. It's going down tonight. And he starts talking, but there's a part of his video where he starts talking to Chrisean because he's big on the cell data shit. So he told her, we can't talk to each other on the phone. We can't text. We can't talk. We're going to have to talk to each other through the comments. That's the smart thing that he thought of. He was like, oh, shit, we can just talk to each other through the comments because they can't trace that. Because they can't pull up comments in court. Y'all don't believe me, do you? There was a part of the video that he spoke to Chrisean. And he told her, I know y'all wonder, I know y'all mad at me, or I know y'all something, but it's going down tonight. That's why I came on here, because I seen y'all in the comments. Y'all don't believe me, do you? I ain't even know he was gonna mention my name in this video either. I ain't even know that. I'm glad I clicked on this video. I told y'all I felt like I clicked on it for a reason. But hold on, let me show y'all something real quick. But not only realizing that, let me know if I start breaking up. Remember the day that I just showed y'all that he had on that black and stuff? This was that same day. This was that morning. So there's one video showing you him in the morning because Chrisean was mad. Her, the stylist, Sky, all of them was on Bigo Live. This is the stylist. When the stylist realized that Ronnie really was unalive, he has left. We have not seen him. He is not in jail. He is not in the hospital. He is in hiding. He is shook. He is shook. This is also one of the only people to know that she faked that DNA test too. Even with us calling for him, no word from him. Chrisean's stupid ass tried to give us an excuse and say, oh yeah, I talked to him. He on house arrest. She tried to throw that little piece of crap in there after we started asking, where's the stylist? Where's the stylist? Mind you, this is months ago. If a nigga on house arrest, you can still see him. You can still see a picture live or something. You know she loved proving people wrong. She loved trying to make it seem like she proving somebody wrong anyway. Nothing. Not a word from the stylist. Nothing. That's one of the biggest red flags. No pun intended. He's sitting up there on this thing right now looking like a big ass red flag. However, if you look at my videos, This video and another video is in the same day. This is the morning of that. This is the day after Ronnie was supposed to have the hit on him, but it didn't go through. This is the day after that. Krishan is pissed right now because Ronnie is still alive. Listen to what Quill says. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But not to mention that he just said that's self-stitching on himself alone. So now here go the part that I was telling y'all. Hold up.
Happily ever after. So you think you about to be living happily happily ever after, and you know you doing foul shit, and you know you did some foul shit in front of me.
He said, thinking that you about to be living happily ever after. He's talking about Ronnie. He
Yes,
said
he
happily
is.
ever after because Ronnie might think that him and Krishan gonna be together and be a family. Krishan could have been, she was definitely in Baltimore when he made this video. But that goes back to the point of Krishan trying to make him think that they cool and that they gonna be together so that she can have him unalive and it won't get back to her. But that's a whole nother point. I'm gonna play this part and then I'm gonna tell y'all something. So just watch this.
Nah. So tonight we going live, we going up, and I don't give a fuck. Straight up. I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all. I definitely do. That's why I came right here.
I see you, Krishan. I see you tagging me and everything. I see you. I definitely do. They couldn't speak to each other via text or regular messages. They spoke to each other through comments and stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I hope somebody see what I'm saying. I really do, man, because it's been months, and by now I know that the real ones see what's going on, man. That's why I came on here. Now, y'all ready for the smoking? Pow pow.
Clock it, Lex.
When we were watching this video right here, and now what I was finishing saying, right? What I had to finish saying was this. This is what I finished saying. About to bust this down and dissect this short. Girl, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see what he wore? What he did to Ronnie? Now, mind you, y'all see clearly, this is the morning of February the 3rd, that last video. If you pay attention, he has on the black underneath all of those light colors. He has on the black underneath those light colors. And I'll give you one better. He wore it for 2 days. You know why he wore it for 2 days? Because he was supposed to do it on the 2nd. But he did it on the 3rd. That was his murder outfit. If I wear these light colors and I take everything off, when I hop out the car, when I go do this and that, they gonna see that I had on light clothes all day. He had on the dark clothes up under the light clothes. Watch this. This video says, look, I was trolling. Look, a different you see, clown. He got on the dark up under. He on the way there now. Now the black is coming out more. The black that's underneath is coming out more now. Notice at 7:05 p.m. he still got the brown jacket on, and he still got that beanie on, the brown and tan beanie on. This is at 7:05 though. Ronnie died at what time, girl?
7:21, I believe. Or they found them somewhere. Yeah, somewhere through there. Somewhere right through there.
7:30. Now this is 7:05 and he got the brown hat and the brown jacket on. 7:15. Y'all seen him flip those times? He went 705, 710, 7 something. But notice he in the car. He in the car riding, y'all. He in the car riding, but he's trying to be deliberate and communicate with somebody. Like, we gonna give a fuck that you was talking to somebody right before you did a crime. Do you think that the police is gonna care about that? If anything, your dumb ass got yourself caught up more because there were cell towers that you had to use to control somebody, and they gonna track your ass all the way back to Baltimore County. It's over for you, bruh. Now watch this though, because we ain't got the 730 yet. 705, 710, 715.
Right. I watched it 20
and he got on
times.
the beanie that's tan and brown, and he got the black thing on up under it. This is all before the time that they said this happened.
Chill out.
Chill out. 723. We know that's bullshit.
Hey, chill out.
803. Boom. Now I just paused it, and I'm gonna let that last part play. He shed off the top layer of clothing. Mama, if you know his mama, however the video got to his mama before, I hope to get to his mama again. I want you to see your child. Yes, what you thinking and feeling about your son is true. He did it. His days are numbered. Yes. I want to remind y'all about the Tim Norman case. Tim Norman did not go to jail. He roamed free for years. The feds came and picked him up right before the 5-year mark. Tim Norman is in prison and he ain't getting out. They will find out. They gonna find him. They gonna catch him. They already asked to speak to him. Do y'all really think that? Look how long and how hard it is for us to get CPS to Junior. The police ain't asking a question, oh, just for no reason. They asked to speak to him for a reason. But the first encounter with the police is called the consensual encounter. That has to be one where you volunteer to speak to them. And I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to give nobody no game. You hear me? So I'm going to wait on what I was about to say just now because he hangs on my every word. Well, does. He hangs on my every word. That's why he can't stand me. Because he feel like, oh, it's all my fault. No, nigga, it's your fault. You pulled the trigger, dummy. It's your fault. Not my fault, your fault. Notice that 7-something. He tried to put that 7-something in there. But I want y'all to notice that 7-something video, you can't see what he's wearing because that's bullshit. He inserted that in there to try to make it look like he was at home at the time, but he wasn't. At this time at 8-something, he just hit the door. He just hit the door. If it's 8:03 and he just hit the door and Severn is 30 minutes away, he did that and he went straight home, got out the car, tried to hurry up and go live so that he can get that timestamp of 8:03 so that he can make it look like he was home with his girl the whole time. And he gonna get her caught up in the trouble if he got her lying. You don't need to be away from your kids for no year like Lil' Kim. It's not worth it. I was the one telling him, you need to apologize to your daughters. I said that. Because that was one of the good sides of him, the family man, wanted to be around his kids and his daughters and his girl, but he wanted that fame and fortune. And if he would have just waited on God, God got you. He ended up getting in a car accident and getting $30-something thousand later on. So he unalived Ronnie for less than $5,000 for no reason. Because Krishan said she was going to give him more money. And he got more money on his own. Because he ended up getting in a car accident. I wonder how. I wonder how high he was that day. what he had on. He got on that hoodie and he got on the black shirt. He took that damn layer of clothes off. He took that damn jacket off, y'all. He took that damn jacket off, y'all. He took that layer off. And I was so pumped because he kept trying to give us things to show that he didn't do it, but he wasn't. He would always leave these mistakes. Always, y'all. Always. And I see through everyone. That's why he can't stand me, y'all. He'll go up on people's panel. Anybody who's suspected, he want to go up on your panel and talk to you, try to finesse you and make you think he didn't do it. But he didn't realize I done been around, nigga. I know what you did, nigga. It's all over you. You can hide that from them, but I done seen it too much. You did that shit, and you can't stand that I know about it. You can't stand it. And you call me out my name because your mama been watching my videos. That's why you mad. Your mama found out her son was a murderer. Yeah. Now, and this is another thing. Can y'all see and hear me? Can y'all see and hear me? Y'all see him just say he never said Ronnie was wrong, right? Y'all see him just say, did I fix it? So I'm gonna run it back since y'all didn't hear it. Hold on.
At all. He wasn't wrong, my nigga. People dying before him. People he close to. Y'all look past Chaz nigga or no female out here. Feel me? You see Queen Lexus? The bitch ain't said nothing about me in months. All right, since I tried to expose the shit what happened with Ronnie.
And guess what? You hate that I know, nigga. You hate that I know. When you get up here on my panel, you respect it though. Because you know it. You know I'm gonna keep it 1,000 and you can't stand that because you the one that's got to go to jail about it. That's the only reason why you got a problem. Because your mama done found my channel. He mad. He can't stand it. He can't stand it, y'all. He feel like, but the thing about it is, if it wasn't me, it would have been somebody else. It would have been another way. But that ain't what I want to focus on right now. Anyway, I want to focus on what he said when he just tried to lie and say that he never said that he didn't believe Ronnie. What the fuck? You said that. What are you talking about? You defended that and argued that the whole time. You real. That's what he tells me, y'all. For those that don't know, you real. Cause you real, man. You a different breed. You real. Yeah. Try to get spotty. Don't get spotty over there.
And I got to the bottom of something. And you realize you can't go against me. You can't say I did something.
What?
Because now it's time for me to get on here and expose the real. The shit that y'all journalists look past. Y'all look past.
The shit us journalists look past. I'm glad that you know I'm a journalist. But get it right. I'm a hood journalist, okay? I'm a ghetto journalist, okay? Get it right. Now, yeah, but I'm glad that you know. Yeah, let me let you finish. Yep. Oh, yeah.
People dying before him. People he close to. I look past him being.
He said that we look past the fact that people died before him, people he close to. He wants us to consider the fact that trauma died and trauma that made him snap. That's what he wants us to think about. And you big dummy, I never overlooked that. I knew that you was in a vulnerable situation. I knew that. That's why I sat on that fucking live for 3 hours with you, trying to get you to understand Ronnie's point of view. But y'all had already been plotting on him. Krishan was calling you the whole time we did that interview, Quell. Go back and look at it. That's why I sat on there with you for 3 hours. You wasn't nobody to be talking to like that. But when I seen what you said about Ronnie in the beginning of that interview, and you was talking about you believe Krishan and all this and that, and then you told me about how y'all sat in the car and smoked and talked all night, and how Chastity was jealous the next morning because you was with Krishan. She was jealous because you spent the whole night with Krishan. But you left that part out. You fucked Krishan that night. Who you think you fooling, nigga? I don't know who you think. We real grown over here. All of us are grown. We done, man, please, man. I know what you had did that night. And you mad because I know. That's the thing. You mad because I know. You took out the wrong one. Yeah, he got people that's gonna ride. He got people that's gonna ride. And I just told you, and like I told you when you was on my live, if it would have happened to you, I would have rolled the same way. Nobody deserved to lose their life. Nobody. Nigga, not even you. Not even you. It was wrong. All period. If it would have happened to you, your face will be back there because you was on this channel. Nobody deserved to lose their life, Quell. You're not supposed to take away anything that God created. It's not your job. That's why you can't sleep at night. That's why you wake up in cold sweats. And that came out of your mouth and you know it. You know it. It's not your job to destroy anything that God created. I ain't even taking it personal because you lashing out at me because you mad because you know you're going to prison. So you got a lot of feelings and a lot of things going on. But you need to just get to praying and you need to be thinking about what you're going to tell the police. You need to be thinking about, okay, well, I'm the only one who, okay, well, if I go, you need to be thinking about making a deal and copping a plea. That's what you need to be thinking about. Because Krishan the one who pushed you to do this shit. She the one who was mad at you because you didn't do it on the 2nd. And made you do it on the 3rd. That's who you need to be mad about. That's who need to be the bitch. The one who sent you on that damn dummy mission. Selling you a dream because she know you broke. She identified that night that she gave you $50 for a half a baby. Remember that? That night that she did that, she identified already that you was broke and stuck in Baltimore. And she played on that. You were sitting outside that mall that day. She was in there threatening Ronnie's life. That's why he went live. Long live Karama Khan. That's a fact. I know I'm out of pocket a little bit tonight with how I'm coming in my words and everything. And y'all, I just ask that y'all forgive me in advance to be understanding. But y'all, I'm tired of saying unalive, y'all, because he murdered that boy, man. I feel like that's just a cute way to dress up what he did.
Paranoid, riding around with a mask on in this neighborhood, scared. I'm passing him going live while he with his friends, and they look paranoid and scared because they might backdoor him. You feel me? But at another day, I don't think Ronnie was fucking around. at all. He wasn't wrong, my nigga.
Look at him, y'all. You just coming to that realization, Quill. Shut up.
I don't think he was wrong. If I think, I don't think he was.
That's Krishan calling him. Boy, was that Krishan calling you? Or your mama? Who was calling your phone after you said you didn't think Ronnie was wrong? Somebody probably was scared you was about to do a confession. Y'all see his phone get the call? Now tell me this. Who remembers when that happened during the interview? Who remembers? Come on, tell him, clean that shit up, girl. Clean it up! You remember? You remember? You remember? The dopeness of me. I love your name. Nigga, come out the chat more often. Come out the chat more often than dopeness. Yes. It's dopeness in the chat, nigga. Come back up in here more often. You, what's up? What's up? Salute. Salute. I love your name. I hope you just as dope as your name. But yeah. And so far, so good. Seems like you are. But yeah, man, no problem, baby. No problem. I want to see you more often. I like real people, man. I really do. I like real people. I really do. But yeah, you could be wrong, but he was sleeping with Chastity first before Krishan. Yeah. And remember, him and Chastity fell out. After that night he stayed with Krishan, the next morning he came and picked her up and she had an attitude. Do we need to go back over it? Do we need to go back over that, y'all, for the people in the back who didn't see? Do we need to go back over that tomorrow? Because I sure will. I'll be glad to. Everybody in here, if y'all want to know the real, some more inside stuff, y'all, even after we finish this live tonight, y'all come back tomorrow too. Let's keep going though. We're gonna finish this video. We ain't gonna just stop right here. We're gonna let the video go all the way through. I got you. I got you.
Wrong. I don't think Yo was wrong. Because only he know what he did with his dick. Only he know that he was at the hospital. Only he know what goes on between him and Krishan. So I never once said he was wrong for trying to figure out that's
a lie.
I just laughed at the part when the security guard put him on his ass.
That's a lie. Now you gonna make me pull out the text messages, nigga.
In my mind, I'm like, oh, he supposed to be a gangster. And he supposed to be about that. And he can chase a female around the mall, but he can't swing back on this nigga.
He didn't chase her around the mall. And he already was on papers and he was just about to get off. He did the right thing. He got there. Let me tell you something about a king like Ronnie. Let me tell you something about a king like Ronnie, nigga. Let me tell you something. He was just about to get off papers. And he knew he was about to get off papers. So hell yeah. The real man in him said, I'm going to let this security guard push me. Because in 3 days, he got off papers 3 days later. If he would have interacted with them, if he would have did that, if he would have did that, he wouldn't have been off papers no 3 days. He would have been in jail, getting ready to go to CRV camp or something because he would have got violated. Don't forget she had a murder on him. His papers were switched to Baltimore where he was from. He got probation. Don't forget what happened with Geronimo Vasquez. You dummy, but see, that was before your time. But he more of a man than you, even in his death, nigga, because he didn't let no female get him out of pocket. He didn't let her trick him out of his position. He literally celebrated days later getting off of papers. That's what pissed me off when Krishan called herself celebrating that she wasn't on papers no more, because Ronnie did that first. And he really wasn't on papers no more. She had got some stuff done in Oklahoma so that she can travel or whatever with her probation. She was doing what she wanted to anyway. She went and she played church in Oklahoma until they let her go. And nobody gave a fuck that it was a whole show. Nobody. Don't start with me, Quell. I have proof that you just lied. You did have a problem with Ronnie for no reason. And I kept telling you, you don't know. You don't know. You had a problem with him for no reason. And now your line clicking and your phone clicking again like it was on my channel when you did an interview with me and it was Krishan. Also, I don't want y'all to forget this. Krishan has these groups. Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate, she knows that this is true. Because she said it, and I believe maybe if you ask her, she might say it again. But Krishan has groups. He was in one of her groups. That is how they communicated. He was in one of her private groups. I have proof of this. If you are Quell's mother and you happen to be watching this video, it is something important that I want you to know. Hold on, I got the video too. Hold on, because he was just saying something, and I said I gotta tell his mama about this. Hold on.
Once said he was wrong for trying to figure out that's his child. I just laughed at the part when the security guard put him on his ass.
Got it. I remember what I wanted to tell you, mama. To Quell's mama, I am gonna show the chat today. Quell admitting to Ronnie that Krishan was supposed to pay him $5,000 to unalive him. And it gets worse, mama, because guess what? After he says that, he forgets that he's screen recording and he deletes the comment. Mama, he did it. He did it, mama. He did it. He did it. Hold on. Want to play with me, boy? Are you kidding me, boy? Are you serious? Man, you did it. And you know you did. You know you did. Mama, look at what your son, these are the messages from Quell harassing Ronnie. These are the messages from Quell harassing Ronnie. So, mama, look at what your son was sending to the person who he unalived. See, I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say it was weakness. Y'all can say da da da. But all he had on his mind was, if I swing back, it ain't gonna go in my favor. When he first cut on that live, he was freaked out, saying, "You weird as a bitch. You weird as a bitch," because she had just threatened his life. He went live for his protection. And if he would have talked to somebody that took him serious enough, he would have said that. But people was calling him a bitch and all this and that. So he feeling like, dang, maybe I shouldn't say this, or maybe it was making him shut down. I almost just said I hate everybody that interviewed him, but that's not true. I don't hate everybody that interviewed him. I just wish that I would have pushed harder, because that was the thing. If he would have interviewed with me, man, y'all, things would be so clear. It would be so clear. I saw him shut down with Tasha K and everything. Now, here we go. I just want to show y'all, we done went through these messages hundreds of times. He is bothering him. He is the one that is causing the problem. Straight up. But I just want to get to this one part so that I want to show his mama. I want to show his mama what he did. This is him trying to hold on. I want to show his mama what he did. Hold on, y'all. Look. Now he deleted it out of this one. Look. Here we go. Can y'all see the screen? Look right there in the beginning. In the middle. You say where it says, I'm broke. I'm trying to come up with what? He said, begging Krishan to pay you $5K. Krishan. He said, he was saying, you definitely don't have no money, da, da, da. This was before he seen these messages. When he was saying you ain't got no money, da, 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 when he seen these two messages, he then put $5K to smoke your retarded ass. $5K to kill you. They taunted Ronnie before they did what they did. If you live in Baltimore, send this to the police. If you live in Baltimore, do your part. Let the police see that this is enough for probable cause. Look at this. It gets worse though. He literally just clicked on the message and he's about to delete the message and forget his screen recording. He deleted evidence right in our fucking faces. I can't make this up. Look, he's deleting the message. Delete. Unsend message. Unsend. He's literally deleting the message because he knows he's going to kill him for real. What the fuck, Baltimore? He's deleting the message. What more do we need to talk about here? What are we talking about? But I digress. I digress. But let's go back over here because we don't want to get off of here without this. See, God got me. God got me and my kids protected. We are covered by the blood of Jesus. This apartment, this building, this property, any place that any of me, my children, their fathers, or any of our families, any place that we are right now, we live, eat, sleep, be, go to, or dwell at, is covered by the blood of Jesus. Our angels, Michael, Gabriel, the rest of our angels are covering and protecting us at all times. No weapon formed against us shall prosper in the name of Jesus. God said, do not touch my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Period. You can't do nothing to me.
In my mind, I'm like, oh, he's supposed to be a gangster. And he's supposed to be about that. And he can chase a female around a mall, but he can't swing back on this nigga. And I laughed about that. And when I laughed about that, nigga said what he said about my brother. And I still don't.
It's a lie.
That's some fuck shit, my nigga.
You a lie.
I can laugh, bro. My man.
So you trying to tell us that's why he did it? Y'all do understand that while he is on here trying to make it seem like he didn't do it, y'all do understand. It's like when you catch your boyfriend cheating and he just can't take the fact that he did it. So he wanted to tell you it was because of that day that I came to the house and I seen you playing with your son and you wasn't paying me no attention. That's the type of bitch ass shit you on right now, nigga. He said nothing about trauma. He tried to tell you, why are you dealing with Krishan and Chastity when they had something to do with trauma getting unalived? He didn't disrespect them. You started this disrespect first. You were stalking that man. Trying to sit up here and make an excuse for why I did it. We ain't trying to hear none of that shit, nigga. You going to jail. You going to prison, boy. You shouldn't have did that. That baby can't walk, can't talk, can't eat. That baby getting skinnier and skinnier. She buttoning him up to the seat at the church. Everything. That baby ain't got no love around him. And his daddy was willing to fight. Even after y'all was threatening his life, he was still going live. And you did that mission for Krishan. You did it. This video is 2 days old. You did it. This ain't about no clout. This video from you has 54 views in 2 days. Ain't nobody clout chasing after you, nigga, and you know it. You know it. Don't get me started.
Did he ain't laugh at the comment, at the video. I laughed. So I feel like my man's name never was supposed to be brought up.
You what?
I'm stressing, I'm hurting about just losing my five.
That's some punk ass shit right there. That is some punk ass shit. Do y'all understand what he is doing? Quell, keep it real. I will respect you better if you keep it real, Quell. You know he didn't bring up Trauma name. You just feel like a pussy because you went and unalived another man for a female that don't even want you. She don't even want you. She ignore you every time she come to Baltimore. The only time you get her attention is when you online and it sounds like you about to talk too much. Then she calls you. Like she just probably did when you had to keep stopping. Because when y'all can't hear him, when he live and the sound go out, he's getting a phone call. Look at the way his tune changed, even after the call came. He should have never said nothing about trauma. You trying to do this fake stuff where you bothered about it. Nigga, you crying because you know you're going to jail. And now you done had a conversation where your mama even know it. We are not your mama. We don't love you like your mama do. So you can make up this fake story. You can make up this fake BS and tell it to your mama, but that's not that's not working for us. That's not working for the 12 that you're gonna have to pick in a minute. That's not working for the judge. That's not working for the police. That's not working for the detective, nigga. That's not working for God. Because even God know the truth. You literally trying to sit up here and say now that it's because he mentioned Trauma name. Y'all, I need for y'all to understand something. Quell is trying to make it seem like Ronnie disrespected Trauma. That's what he said at first. He disrespected Trauma. First of all, you keep saying it because you want us to have a reason of why you took his life. That's the first thing. Because I told you that I was saying this because you did that for no reason. That boy wasn't bothering you. So you tried to make me believe that he said something about Trauma. And then when we showed everybody that he didn't say nothing about Trauma bad, he tried to remind you why you dealing with them and they had something to do with Trauma not being here no more. Why would you even deal with them after what they did with your homeboy? So now you saying that he just should have never said his name at all? You were messaging him. You kept texting him, kept bothering him. As soon as, who does this, y'all? The first interaction that he gets with Ronnie, he's screen recording it like a fucking groupie. And he is so dumb that he don't realize he recorded himself deleting material evidence. And you want to get on here with the voice and make it seem like you got to break down because he just, no, man. Much respect to Trauma. Much respect to Trauma family. Much respect to Trauma sister. I wish I knew his real name so I could call him by his real name. Because that boy, from what we seen in the video, he was going through something. And when you first came on this channel, the first thing I did was pay respect to Trauma. Like real niggas do. But you wasn't real. You wasn't real. You knew that he took a charge for Krishan. You knew. And you did what you did. It's ridiculous, man.
And you gonna say that's trying to be funny? I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna play like that. You feel me? I don't play
What?
about death, bro. That shit serious. I've been losing friends and
Look at
family and since I was down there 11.
look
We
at
lost
me,
more
y'all.
around me. Like 09. I was like 10. Losing people, bro. The gun violence in Baltimore. So a nigga ain't finna, you feel me, play like that. But a lot of motherfuckers didn't grow up in the streets, losing niggas, none of that. A lot of motherfuckers just ain't stop going through shit till they get grown.
Exactly. He talking about Ronnie now. You see how they don't got respect for people who had good parents. That's how Krishan feel about Blueface too. That's why she act like that. Because Blueface got family and people that love him. They feel like you sauce if you didn't. And that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. But you need to realize you are grown too now. So what if Ronnie ain't start going through gangster shit until he got grown? So what? So what? A real man knows to mind his business, man. A real man knows to stay in his lane and mind his business and worry about his home, his family. You done let somebody else trick you out of your position with your daughters, and I know you love your daughters. That's why I be so irritated with you. Because I know you love your daughters. It's me, dude. You ain't going to be able to say that in a couple of months. That's sad that I gotta watch you be around your daughters and your family, and I know you on borrowed time. That's why you sitting up here right now trying to explain to us why you took his life. If you didn't do it, why are you still drilling that he mentioned trauma? He disrespected trauma because you want us to say, oh, it's okay that he took Ronnie's life because he talked about trauma. And we know that he didn't say nothing disrespectful about trauma. You kept picking at him. And he tried to tell you he didn't want no smoke. Y'all, this man, Ronnie told this man that he didn't want no problems, y'all. But for the people who didn't see and didn't know, Ronnie told him he just want his paternity test, y'all. He said, you geeking. I ain't on no tough stuff. I just want my paternity. Look at the screen. You know that, Quell. You know that. So come on, man. With all of that, you know that. He didn't want none of that. He wanted his paternity. And look what you did. Look what that baby going through. And I tried to talk to you about this when Ronnie was still alive to get you to stay in your lane. Because I seen Krishan was trying to make you move for her. You sitting up here letting this girl play checkers with your life, nigga.
Old enough where they do something, they going straight to the big house. Niggas ain't never doing shit.
Look, you had to stop yourself because you was about to say niggas ain't doing shit and getting away with it. And you had to stop yourself because you hope you get away with it. You don't want to say that because you hope that you can get away with it.
So, like I said, I apologize to my family. I apologize to my mother. Even though I always knew, like, my mother see this shit, see what this bitch saying, or see what this lady saying, or see this, see that, it's going to be a big problem. Off the rip. Big problem. My mother ain't with it. He ain't with it. But
I believe it. You can try to say, bitch, that's not gonna bother me. Because first of all, you be the first person over here. And when you get up here, you do not disrespect me to my face. You will not say that shit to my face, man. I done had you up here twice. And one of them was the day you was disrespecting me. You already know what it is. You trying to make yourself. See, this is why I'm not paying attention to you saying that, because you trying to make yourself toughen up because it's getting to you. It's getting to you. So if that's what you gotta say to feel stronger today, then you do that. But just know you on borrowed time. If I stop talking about this story today and I never speak of it again, you're still going to jail. They are going to get to the bottom of it. It's too much evidence out there. You literally got a video. You recorded yourself deleting material evidence. What do you mean? You told him that, yeah, you asked for 5K, 5K to smoke his dumb ass. He's no longer here. We got video of you the day of wearing the all black underneath your clothes. We have that in video. What you mean? But I'm gonna let this video finish.
A lot of shit be my fault. Cause I'm trolling.
Y'all seen how he looked in the rear view? I'm gonna show y'all another video too tomorrow of him. Girl, sometimes he be in that car, he be so spooked out in that car, y'all. Y'all seen the way he looked in the rear view for a minute? His nerves bad and shit, going crazy and shit. Yeah, because you know they on the way. And you just don't know when, but you know it's gonna happen. So you got a lot of anxiety. A lot of it. And I really wish that you didn't do it. Because I don't even, to be truthful, you know, if you wouldn't have did this, you know, I don't want to see nobody go to jail. I don't want to see no black man, white man, orange man. But I'm black, y'all. I'm a black woman, y'all. I don't want to see no black man go to jail. I don't want to. I don't want to see no black man lose their life. I don't want to. But what you did, you violated, Quell. You violated in every way. Niggas in the hood would have supported Ronnie, and you know it, and you took his life. You went against all codes that I would live by anyway if I was like that. You went against all the codes, nigga. You went against all the codes. You know a nigga in the hood going through it with his baby mama right now because she acting like Krishan, and you wouldn't carry it like that. You know boys need their dads. You know this boy got special issues that's going on. He got disabilities and stuff. You went against all the street codes anyway when you took his life. And now the niggas around you, they probably know and see, like, no, this nigga was a good nigga though. He wasn't bothering nobody. He just was fighting for paternity. Look how this bitch treating this baby now. Look at how the baby look. Yeah, it's all coming out now. But don't try to put your energy on me. You need to figure out how you gonna work this deal because you need to go to them before they get to Krishan. That's what you need to be worried about. I just helped you out. Did you hear me? You need to get to them before they get to Krishan. Because the last time they went to Krishan first, she told them that Ronnie pulled the trigger. I hope you caught that. Here, I hope you caught that. She gonna save herself first.
I know I'm making people mad. That one thing you can't let me know that I'm making you mad. Cause I'm not gonna never stop until I stop. But
look at him, stressed out.
It is what it is, yo.
Yep, it is.
Cross my line here. I'll be back live. Catch my live. Come fuck with me.
Got to break down again.
Man, we tearing up, man. We so past this situation.
Yeah.
And that's really my last.
You was just about to break down in tears right now. You was just about to break down, nigga. Yeah, look. We ain't going past that. You called me out my name. Well, I'm gonna be that today. You I ain't even gonna have look. You was literally about to break down.
What it is, yo.
Look.
Cross my line here. I'll be back live. Catch my live. Come fuck with me. I'm going live first. Man, we tearing up, man. We so past this situation. And that's really.
Yeah. Let me suck them tears back up. Yeah.
My last time speaking on this shit. Pass it.
Look at him.
Pass the run and shit.
Look.
I'm really to the point where I really want his family to get justice. Because I don't think no man should lose their life trying to figure out if their father
Damn.
is their kid theirs or shit like that. Yeah, so. But I'm gonna come back live. I just had to throw this out there.
Damn, Quell. Damn, y'all, that was hard right there because he finally get it. But it's too late. It's too late, Quell. You finally get it. You just said that you don't think no man should lose their life behind trying to find the fraternity of their kids. While saying this, you literally admitted that that's why he lost his life. So we know and you know internally that that's why you had to do what you did. That's why Krishan wanted you to do it. You finally get that it was about Junior because Junior is actually his son. You finally get that nobody deserves that. But the part about it is that it's too late now. You did it, and now you gotta deal with what you did, bro. Now you gotta deal with what you did. It's messing with him, y'all. It is. You can tell. Man. See, it was getting closer and closer to the day, and he started getting more and more. So that video we just saw was 2 days ago. That was 2 days ago, man. I'm out of here, y'all. I gotta go. I love y'all. Yep. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Love y'all. I should have been got off, but y'all know how I feel about Ronnie, man. Oh, man. My son is older than Ronnie, and I got no grandkids. So this hurts to see a young black man die like that. Look at that, Quell. Look at that, man. That's the thing. What you forget is that you forget that I'm a mother of 2 boys. You don't think about that. And you wonder why is it that I'm on this story like this and why I'm going so hard. I'm a mother of 2 boys. I cannot imagine the way his mama feel. And you know you feel for his mama too. And that's the thing about it, y'all. Krishan is a cold-blooded murderer. Quell was trying to make something happen for his life. He was trying to get put on. And he felt like if he did this for Krishan, that she would be indebted to him forever. Well, she would have to put him on and put him in the spotlight. Why do you think when she wasn't answering the phone for him, he started going live? Because he knew, just like everybody else know, that is the only way you can get her attention is if you go live and act like you about to expose something. She gonna call you. If Quell Mama happens to see this, yes, he did it. If you wondering why he was acting like this, because as a mother, now you thinking back to that time and how your son was acting. That's what Quell just told us out of his own mouth. I'm not assuming that. She asked him, why would you acting depressed that day? Why was you going through it so much if you didn't do it? That's what his mama was just saying. That's why we were here the other day. That's why we were here. And I'm saying the other day because this video is 2 days old. But you know what, Quell? No matter what, no matter how mad you get or any of that, I hate the fact that this is going on. I wish you wouldn't have did this. And I pray that God got mercy on your soul. Because you knew not what you was doing. I pray God got mercy on your soul. I don't know, because I'm not God. But I do know that you taunted him before you did that. You deleted that message in real time because you knew you was gonna take his life. If it was just talk, you wouldn't have did that. But you deleted that because you didn't want it to come back and hunt you later because you knew that you was really gonna take his life. So therefore, before you unalived him, you damn near did a BTK move and taunted him before you took his life. That's called an aggravating factor. Well, that's going to make the time go up. Just so you know. Just let you know. This bitch just telling you. That's just what it is. Rest in peace to Ronnie. Justice is coming. Y'all, when we go to sleep tonight, y'all, we're going to pray for protection. We're going to pray for justice for Ronnie. We're going to pray for protection over our kids. And justice for Ronnie. Lord, just go ahead and bring justice for Ronnie, Lord. Period. Y'all have a good night, man. I love y'all, man.